to, Sasha has me patched. Welcome to Tuesday Night Jazz at the church. My name is Gordon Miller, and you go, woohoo! Nicely done. Thanks for this great turnout tonight for this incredible show. I know you're going to have a wonderful evening. If this is your first time joining the Tuesday night congregation, welcome. We don't do anything other than just take in the music. So don't get worried about being called a congregation. We just love to do that to make you feel uneasy. I'd like to thank my technical team and support help. You met Colleen at the door. Big round of applause for Colleen, how she managed her way in. This is Joseph Owens, and he's on camera number 1. Robert Detling's on camera number 3. And making the sound happen tonight, that's Sasha Enns in the booth there. So there you go. We appreciate your contribution that you made at the door to the Arts Ministry of James Bay United Church. It helps us keep this kind of program coming to you. If you're watching tonight online, thank you so much for being there. If you follow down your YouTube description of tonight's performance, you'll find a link that you can click on, and it'll take you right to the Canada Helps website. And from our selection, you want to select number 2, which is Tuesday Night Jazz / Arts Ministry, James Bay United Church. Anything over $20 contributed to the Arts Ministry online like that will get you a charitable receipt for supporting the Arts Ministry. And it helps keep the live stream going. If you are new to this event on Tuesdays and you want to know what's coming up in the future, you can go to the James Bay United Church website and go down to the bottom of any page and press the button that says subscribe to the newsletter. And after you go through a couple of question and answer things, you'll find a place where it says, which newsletter do I want to subscribe to? And you would pick the ones you want to subscribe to, of which Tuesday Night Jazz is one of them. And then we send you out 1 email a week with a second one that has a link to the live stream if you need it. Who got their Tuesday Night Jazz e-news this week? Great. Oh, and applause for that. It wasn't that great an e-news, I thought. It was, I've done better. I'm going to introduce you to my friend and partner in crime, Kelby McNair, and he is going to introduce tonight's event. I don't like to do this, but could you just, with me? Kelby, 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 Kelby. I said everything except what's happening tonight.
Fantastic, thank you. Hi, everyone. It's funny, we actually can't hear you in that back room. And so we were all standing close to the door saying, is that us? No, it couldn't be us. Couldn't be us. But it was. Thank you all so much for being here. It is such a thrill to see you all. I'd say this is our first packed house since the pandemics. So that's really wonderful. Woohoo! And you're in for a very special treat indeed. I think I'm actually in for the bigger treat, because I actually get to play drums with them, which if you haven't tried it is the funnest thing in the world. It's the best thing to play drums with incredible musicians, because the drums just play themselves. You just try to stay out of the way. So I didn't ask you this, but can I introduce you, or do you introduce you? Okay, great. So this is an incredible group of some musicians that I've been fortunate to know and follow and admire for many years, and also some musicians with whom I just had the good fortune of meeting today, this very afternoon. They've been touring the country and picking up a lucky drummer in each city as they move across. Jodi likened it to speed dating drummers. And they're incredible. They bring a wealth of history and a fresh perspective, and I think some soul and heart to the music that is much needed in our world at any time, but especially in the time that we're in right now. The name of the group is High Standards, and That's exactly what they're doing. They're setting the bar for standards, which is the tradition of performing in the Great American Songbook tradition. But also there's some beautiful original music that comes in, and even the standards are played in a way that I think is fresh with their own take on the music. So please help me welcome to the stage one of the co-leaders of this project. This is the incredible bassist. She's an award-winning bassist, a huge influence on the music scene, and a wonderful educator. This is the great Jodi Proznick, everyone. Jodi Proznick. And Jodi's coming from on this tour, but Jodi's based in Vancouver, and also a wonderful musician who was formerly based in Vancouver, but for the last many years has been making a huge name for herself on the Toronto and international jazz scene. She was just nominated for a Juno Award this very day. Would you please put your hands together for the arranger and pianist extraordinaire, Amanda Tosoff. Amanda Tosoff. And there's an incredible front line, if you will, for this band today. She's been making a wonderful wave in the music world in Toronto. She's a brilliant composer and a wonderful improviser in this tradition. Please welcome the jazz clarinetist extraordinaire, Virginia MacDonald. Virginia MacDonald. And I have had the very good fortune of getting to sit with some of their music over the last couple of weeks and learn some of it and appreciate them as some new artists that I had yet to have on my radar. And I'm a huge fan, and I know you will be in exactly about 1.5 minutes. Please welcome the wonderful vocalist, originally from south of the border, if I'm not mistaken, but now making her home in the wonderful Montreal. This is an incredible singer, Laura Anglade, everyone. Laura Anglade.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see just who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star. You'll feel part of every mountain, sea, and shore. You can hear from far and near a world you've never heard before. And on that clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and ever and evermore. do ba ba you day shu ba bo ba bo be do day she do the we do do ba ba do be shai you day put it ya do ba 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 she da de a will ya do we day she do ya de do but we did but we did On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see just who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star. You'll feel blood of every mountain, sea, and shore. You can hear from far and near a world you've never heard before. And on that clear day, you can see forever and ever and evermore.
Thank you so much. It is such a pleasure to be here. For some of us, this is our last show of the tour, so it's a very special one, and we're so glad to be playing to a full house. So thank you for supporting live music. That was On a Clear Day by Burton Lane. We're going to continue with a tune entitled Change Partners by Irving Berlin. Hope you enjoy.
Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate girl? You have danced with her since the first tune we heard. Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance quite so close, with your lips touching her face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in her place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask her to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell her she's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in her arms for as long as heaven knows when. Won't you change partners, and then you may never want to change partners again. Must you dance every dance with the same fortunate girl? You have danced with her since the first tune we heard. Won't you change partners and dance with me? Must you dance quite so close, with your lips touching her face? Can't you see I'm longing to be in her place? Won't you change partners and dance with me? Ask her to sit this one out, and when you're alone, I'll tell the waiter to tell her she's wanted on the telephone. You've been locked in her arms for as long as heaven knows when. Won't you change partners, and then you may never want to change partners again. Thank you so much. The songs you are hearing tonight are a collection of arrangements that my band and I did together in Montreal from my first album, which is only available online for those who wish to purchase it. I have forgotten my CDs, but Amanda does have her CDs, and Jodi has her CD here as well for sale. So if anybody's interested afterwards, that would be great. And we also have a collection of originals by our very own Virginia MacDonald over here. And I have the honor of getting to sing on them as well. So we found it was a really nice mix to just change things up and have some wordless vocals as well. So we hope you enjoy. This is called Hope.
We're going to slow things down a bit with one of my favorite ballads. It's called Two for the Road. And I heard it on a Carmen McRae and George Shearing duo album, and I didn't know that George Shearing could sing. And he sings on this track, and it was just really incredible. There are some songs that I don't allow myself to sing because I have not lived through those experiences yet. As you can see, I'm quite young. But these lyrics are just so beautiful, and they're, you know, upon listening to them again, that's the beautiful thing about discovering a new version of a song that you love, is that it brings out different colors and maybe different stories. And there was something about being in the moment with your partner that I just thought was such a beautiful thing and applied to any age, at any stage of life. And so I hope you enjoy. Feeling fancy free, come wander through the world with me, and any place we chance to be will be a travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life the way we please. In summertime, the sun will shine. In winter, we'll drink summer wine. And every day that you are mine will be a lovely day. As long as love still wears a smile, I know that we'll be two for the road, and that's a long, long, long while.
If you're feeling fancy free, come wander through the world with me. And any place we chance to be will be a rendezvous. Too far the road we'll travel down the years, collecting precious memories, selecting souvenirs, and living life just the way we please. In summertime, the sun will shine, and in winter, we'll drink summer wine. And I'll count every day such a lovely day, as long as love still wears a smile. I know that we'll be two for the road. And that's a long One, two, 1, 2, 3. Do-ba-do day, ya do-ba-do-ba-dee, ya do-ba-do way, ya do-ba-do day, ya do-ba-day, ya do-ba-do-ba-dee day. She do-ba-do way, ba-do-ba-you day, ba-do-ba-do-ba-dee, ya do-ba-you day, ya do-da-do-ba-dee, ya do-ba-do day. Sha do-ba-do-dip, ba-do-ba-do-ba-dee, ya do-ba-do way, ya do-ba-do way, ya do-ba-day, she do-ba-do-ba-dee. Do ba do day, do ba do way, do ba do ba dee, do da yo day, do da bo ba dee, do ba do day. She ba do do you do be do ba ho way, sha ba be do ba ho ba boo ba do way, do ba do way, do be yo. She do ba do ba do ba yo ba boo be do ba yo ba boo ba do be do be do be you do day. Sha hey dip, ba do be yo be yo be yo be. She do ba do do boo be you day, sha do day you do ya boo be. Ba ba boo ba boo be do da you be do ba do did you be do ba do so we do day ba ba do be dee ya she do be do be ba boo be do ba did ya she did you do be ba boo ba do you boo be do day sha do be do ba yo do ya do ba boo ba yo be you be she did it ba ba boo be ba you ba do ba yo ba boo be do you day sha do ba boo be ya do ye ba boo ba do ya boo ba ya be ba dee dee da dee 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 da she dee doo 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 ba da ba doo wee shabba da boo ba doo wee ah day ba da doo ba doo wee shabba da doo ba boo ba doo dee ba dee ba doo ba boo ba dee doo dee dee ah ba doo ba boo ba dee doo she dee doo ba dee dee ah da boo ba dee doo ba dee doo dee 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 Shadu ba ba bu ba du bu ba de bu ba du de shadi da du ba du ba do shudi di undi yo bi di di
ba boo ba ya do biddy diddy ba do boo biddy do 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 ba boo boo. Thank you so much. We're going to continue with a G.G. Grice tune entitled Social Call. One, two, a 1, 2, 3. Happened to pass your doorway, gave you a buzz, that's all. Lately I've thought lots about you, so I thought I'd pay a social call. Do you recall the old days? We used to have a ball. Not that I'm lonesome without you, I just thought I'd pay a social call. I'd lie and say that things are just swell. But to tell you the truth, I haven't been too well. If you should try to kiss me, I wouldn't even stall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting with an incidental, elemental, simple social call. Shadio ba bo be ya do de ya do de ya do ba hu ba you ba boo ba de de be ya boo bo be de do be you de. Ba do bo be de do bo be de do bo be de do be ya ba ho ba bo be be yo be ya. Shadio ba hu ba you de ba you ba you ba ho ba you bo be ya bo ba be ya she de do be you de do de be de you do de be yo ba ho ba hu ba hey. She ya do be you bo be de do de do be you bo be ya bo ba be be do be you da bo ba bo bo be you da ya do bo be ya bo ba ho ba bo ba bo be de bo ba de ya do be yeah. Shadio ba hu ba we de hu be de shoo de do 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 ya. Ba do be da do ba ho ba do ba ho ba bu ba be de be de do do de do do be de do do ba ho we. Sha we ya de ya de ba ba ya bu be de ya do be do ba. Shadio ba ho be be da she yo ba ho be ya ba ho be.
da be ya da be ya dee ya bo ba you ba do dee you dee you dee you dee bo be yo dee ya. Happened to pass your doorway, gave you a buzz, that's all. Lately I've thought lots about you, so I thought I'd pay a social call. Do you recall the old days we used to have a ball? Not that I'm lonesome without you, I just thought I'd pay a social call. I'd lie and say that things are just swell. But to tell the truth, to tell you the truth, I haven't been too well. And if you should try to kiss me, I promise that I won't stall. Maybe we'll get back together, starting with an incidental, elemental, simple social call. Thank you. Having so much fun up here. How about this band? They're so wonderful. We're going to continue with another one of Virginia's originals. This is called New Song. So far, the joke on this tour has been to try to find a title for it because it is untitled for the time being, and open for suggestions. So if anybody wants to come up and give their suggestion to the title, let us know at the end. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the band. We have one more tune for you this evening. You're listening to Virginia MacDonald, Amanda Tosoff on the piano, the lovely Jodi Proznick. We have Kelby McNair on the drums. My name is Laura Anglade. Thank you so much for being such a lovely audience tonight. One, two, 3, 4. Three little words, oh, what I'd give for that wonderful phrase. To hear those three little words, it's what I'd live for the rest of my days. And what I feel in my heart, they tell sincerely. No other words can tell it half so clearly. Three little words, 8 little letters that simply mean I love you.
Three little words of what I'd give for that wonderful phrase. To hear those three little words, it's what I'd live for the rest of my days. And what I feel in my heart, they tell sincerely. No other words can tell it half so clearly. Three little words, 8 little letters that simply mean I love you.
Everyone, the High Standards Quartet. Amanda Tosoff at the piano. Amanda Tosoff. The wonderful Jodi Proznick on the bass, everyone. Jodi Proznick, Vancouver's own. The fabulous Virginia MacDonald on the clarinet. Virginia MacDonald. And the wonderful vocalist Laura Anglade. Laura Anglade, everyone. The High Standards Quartet. What do you think? Do you think since we've got them, they could do one more? I mean, they came all this way. They might as well, right?
One, two, 1, 2, 3. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour, so please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe, I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and my song must pour, so please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. I've never been in love before.
All right, that's Laura Anglade, everyone. Laura Anglade. Virginia MacDonald. Amanda Tosoff at the piano. Amanda Tosoff. The wonderful Jodi Proznick on the bass, everyone. Jodi Proznick. The High Standards Quartet. Now, to let you know something very exciting, although they are on tour and we don't get to hear them live until they come back next time. They'll be back hopefully very soon, but fear not. You can take some copies of their fantastic music home with you. I believe we have some kind of a setup somewhere in the room.
Juno nominated. Amanda.
That's right, Juno nominated. They're going to disappear as soon as they leave this building, so get them while they're hot. Some wonderful music on those discs. I can personally attest to having heard them, and it's all incredible. So please come say hi to the band and take a piece of the action home with you. But before we thank them one last time, it is my job, and I forgot to tell you what's coming up next. So drum roll, please. It's always funny because Gordon never knows. Usually I don't know until just before I come on. But next week will be a very special band celebrating the music of the great Horace Silver. We did Horace Silver Part 1, maybe in September, and now we're doing Horace Silver Part 2 because there's so many great songs. Not a household name piano player, but who played with the likes of Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers or Miles Davis and composed some of the hippest, most incredible jazz music for quintet you've ever heard. So please come back next week featuring the great Miguelito Valdez, Roy Stife, Tony Genge, and Scott White. And then, that's not enough, on the 15th, the wonderful Tom Vickery. Tom has been I don't even know, he was referred to by Hugh Fraser as the grandfather of jazz in Victoria. He has been playing at Herman's Jazz Club for exactly 41 years. And is making a brief sojourn over to Tuesday night jazz at the church for a very special concert celebrating some of his favorite music in a trio setting. So please come back, see us very soon. In the words of Duke Ellington, we love you madly, and we'll see you next time. One more time, the High Standards Quartet. Thank you so much. Good night.